Hello and welcome to the Embedded Linux Academy. Today I will show you how you can create a container host image with Docker or Podman installed in just a few steps. For this we will use our Yocto development container and the KES setup tool for an easy start. If you don't know KES for now, I will explain it to you. KES is a bitbake setup tool which will help you to clone your needed layers and configure your bblayers.conf and local.conf file for your project. Without much manual work, you can set up and build your custom image or SDK. So, let's get started. To be able to create and run the container host image, we will have to get the build environment first. For that, we clone it from GitHub and check out the latest version. To start the dev environment, we use Docker Compose. For more information about the development environment, you can check out my last video and the README in GitHub. The links are in the description. Let's start the environment with the Docker Compose run command. Now we are connected to the Docker container and we are ready for the first build. As a first step, we build the default core image minimal. We create a basic config YAML file. This file includes the header version, which is KES specific, the machine, for our case the QEMU machine for simulation, the reference distro, Pokey, the core image minimal target, and the Pokey repository in the current Kirkstone version. We can run the KES build command to start the build. This runs pretty fast because it is rebuilt from the S-state cache. After the build is done, we can start our image with the KES shell. The shell allows us to run single bitbake commands or start the bitbake environment for development and debugging. In this case, we use the run QEMU command to start the image. It is not possible to log in with this default configuration, because we didn't add any configurations for the image in the config file. In this case, the root user doesn't have a password to log in. To stop the simulation, you can hit Ctrl A and then X. Now we want to adapt the configuration to add the necessary tools to run containers on the system. We will use the local conf header in the KES configuration file to adapt our image. This is fine for tinkering with the tools, but in a production environment a custom layer should be created. The first thing we add is the empty root password to be able to log in as root. For this we extend the image features variable. Then we change the init manager to systemd. With the default sysvinit I had some issues pulling images, but I am currently not sure why this is the case. In the last step we add the container configuration and tools. I use a Podman package group in this example, but Docker can be used as well. Now we have to add the meta virtualization layer and the dependencies, which can be found in the README file of the layer. To just create the configuration file by CAS and see if the configuration is as expected, we can use the checkout command. Here is the localconf file, and here the bblayers file, both created by CAS. With the correct configuration we can start the build. After the build is done, we can run the image. Due to the new configuration, we are able to log in with the user root. Because I choose the Podman package group, I will use the Podman command. The Docker command is also available, but that is only an alias for Podman. We can choose a registry and the image will be pulled and started. That's it. To close the running machine, we can use the Ctrl+A and then X command again. Thank you for viewing this video. If you have any questions or remarks, feel free to write a comment. In the next video I will build a custom Docker base image with Yocto, so stay tuned. Have a nice day.